Hi friends, Christine here. Welcome to Vlogtober day 16. It is Saturday, October 16th, 2021, and I am so happy we've made it to the weekend. Being that it's Saturday, I had plans to get all these things done. I didn't. This morning I filled my Newly box, which is always an exciting day in my house, the day that a new Newly unlocks. What's Newly, you ask? Let me tell you. So Newly is a clothes rental program, and I subscribed a few months ago when I realized that I needed to get some colder weather clothes that fit. But I was refusing to do that because I am on a weight loss journey, and it's like a journey, people. So I decided to bridge the gap with clothes rentals in the meantime. I thought it was a great way to get some clothes that fit, that were seasonally appropriate, that were fashionable and fun, and maybe sometimes out of my comfort zone, and play around while I'm working on whittling down that number on the scale. So I don't know, I mean, I guess it's a way for me to enjoy where I'm at right now without investing a lot of money in clothes that I don't want to be in my wardrobe long term. So we'll see. But it's a fun thing to do while I'm not buying clothes right now. It's chaos in my house. I swear I sit down to vlog and dogs want to play and eat and make noise. So I filled my Newly box. That's all I've done. No, did a couple of errands that I needed to run real quick, which is, you know, not vlog worthy. I started recording a Sew With Me session that I'm hoping to post later this week. So that is something to look forward to. And we had a play date. It was a very windy play date. I knew the winds were going to be picking up. I guess I didn't realize that. I didn't understand how much they were going to be picking up. So I included some of that footage in here as well. But it was good. It was good. And now it's time for the evening. I don't even know how that happened so quickly. I always think there's going to be like 27 hours in my actual awake time and not like 24 hours in a full day, including sleep time. So I guess that's how I'm always so surprised that I don't get as much done as I think I'm going to get done. Somebody ate my pumpkin. I'm gonna hope it was a dog. So now I only have 32 pumpkins in the living room. When we were at our play date today, my friend asked me, well, what's the hardest part about vlogging? And I thought, wow, halfway through which is today, would be a great time to talk about what's been the hardest part of vlogging every day and what's been the easiest part about vlogging every day. So I think that I'm actually finding it easier to vlog every day than I was to try to vlog every other week. Because regardless, you have to show up and do it. I guess I was able to procrastinate it easier when it was a more sporadic occurrence than every day. I will say it's hard to come up with something interesting every day, and I know I've failed. I know that there have been some days that are like, oh my god, this is the most boring thing ever. But I've shown up and I have vlogged every day. And now I kind of like the everyday vlog. I feel like it keeps me accountable and it keeps me much more motivated in my projects than the occasional vlogging does. And I kind of am really enjoying the sharing of projects along the way, like as I sew together blocks, as blocks get put up on the wall. And eventually, hopefully, after this weekend, they'll be assembled into a quilt top. So I'm enjoying that much more than I thought I would. There's been a learning curve on the editing, not gonna lie there. So, and just technology, you know, sometimes it takes longer to do what you think you're gonna do. And sometimes I'm really tired and I don't wanna edit, but, you know, if you're looking at it as a 30-day commitment, yeah, you gotta show up and do your 30 days. So what has been the hardest part? I think content. I think that's because I'm just not that interesting of a person. But I'm also learning a lot. I know a lot of Vlogtober people bulk record content, and that's just not that's not how I am. That's not how my life works right now. But that said, I think I might, if I do Vlogmas, I might have some, not pre-recorded, but pre-planned segments. This is my life, this is my life. Dog on my lap, dog on my lap. That didn't really make sense, but I think that I kind of had a list of ideas for Vlogtober, and then I went by the wayside on all of that because, like, the thought of pulling sweaters out of storage right now is too much because it was like 78 degrees yesterday, or the day before that. Like, I can't think about sweaters when it's like this, so that was like an idea I had that just went by the wayside. So I'm gonna plan better for Vlogmas and have materials on hand for my segments if I have segments. As for the easiest part, I think actually recording myself on a regular basis was way easier than I was expecting. I think I'm getting more comfortable in front of the camera. There's a lot of wind and rain outside, and clearly the dog and I are both very interested in that. So that's been easier, and showing up every day has been easier than I thought it would be. Although there have definitely been times I've turned to my husband at dinner and gone, oh my god, I need to vlog something still. So it's not as, I thought my Vlogtober would be a little bit more bouncing from project to project, and like, I think that by taking just a few projects and trying to see them through, that changed a little bit, but at the same time, it's also like, there's no, I mean, I'm still tying yarn on this wire frame, so there's no way I could have done a yarn wreath in one day. There's no way. I mean, not the size that I wanted to do. Maybe a smaller size. And spoiler alert, I've already bought yarn for Vlogmas Yarn Reese. Hi friends. Sorry, I was interrupted. So just to recap, I'm finding it easier to show up and record every day than I thought it would be. Now it's actually kind of encouraging me to work harder on things and focus more. So that's a win. I do struggle a little bit with content, so that's definitely harder than I expected. I had a whole list of what I was going to cover and what I was going to do and just little things to talk about. But the prep for those, for the most part, was more than I've had time to do. Like, lesson learned. I'm going to start prepping for Vlogmas, if I do Vlogmas, like November 1st. Seriously. And then there's the technology, which definitely falls into the harder than I expected category. Mostly because I have a lot of big ideas in my head that I want to get out, or that I want to do, or that I want to explore. And I don't yet have the skill set. Now, I am using Adobe Premiere. I think because I like to make things hard for myself. I don't know why. That's not true. I'm using Adobe Premiere because it's in the Adobe suite of products, and Adobe suite is where my whole career has been. So it's a familiar interface for me, but there's definitely a steep learning curve. So I would consider that one of the harder aspects. And I'm already preparing to work on some things and learn some things before I do another long 30-day commitment or 24-day commitment or whatever day commitment. Maybe before my next actual, like my non-Vlogtober vlog, maybe I'll do it before that. But that said, I'm finding recording more often easier all across the board. So I think that after Vlogtober, I will I'll change up my posting schedule a little bit. Maybe post once a week, but maybe record a couple times during the week so that I continue to show my projects incrementally. I think. We'll see. But surprisingly shocked about how I was able to actually sit in front of a camera every day and talk to it. Winning. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but I find that recording in my house is super difficult some days because there's a lot of activity there. I mean, there's a lot of activity if it was just kids or just dogs, but it's kids and dogs and sometimes a husband. So I need to noodle on that a little bit too. And I think that's part of the reason I procrastinate my vlogs prior to this, was because I was waiting for the perfect time to record. And what this has taught me is that just hit record. Like, don't wait for the perfect time, because sometimes it's just not gonna happen. Yeah. So I think that's it. I hope that made sense. Oh my goodness. Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna spend some more time working on that pumpkin quilt. I didn't quite get to it today. But the big focus is gonna be trunk or treat, because I need to get the trunk ready for trunk or treat. I have some ideas. We'll see if the stores help me out. But something's gonna happen. I hope you'll come back and see me soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.